What is the topic of this live video? The terrible daughter and flowers from the terrible daughter and weights lifted. So right now it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. And I'm not gonna eat lunch. But I did drive out to my mom's house to leave her flowers and a card outside of her door. I didn't knock to say hello because I'm not currently talking to my mother. I'm not currently talking to my mother because I can't say anything nice to her. And I can't be nice to her. In fact, every time I have a conversation with her, my soul twists and turns and I feel like an evil person because I have a lot of anger and animosity and negative feelings in regards to my mother. And it's interesting to have like all of those bad feelings for somebody that I love so dearly. My mother and I have always had a tumultuous relationship. I started judging her and not approving of her life choices when I was still a kid. And we don't really approve of each other very much. It's an interesting thing. Relationships with parents. Boy, howdy. I know with my own daughter, I always tell her, I'm raising you to be a better person than I am. I want you to succeed, and I want, if you see things about my personality or my character that are flawed, I don't want you to see that example and emulate it. I want you to see me making mistakes and being like, okay, my mom is messing up there. I want to do a better job. So, I haven't spoken to my mom in, I think it's been a week, which isn't the longest I've gone without talking to her. The longest that I've gone without speaking to my mother was 2 years when I ran away from home as a teenager. It was a good 2 years. At least it felt like it. It might have only been a year and a half. The moral of the story is, imagine that you have a teenage child and they run away from home and you don't hear from them, not a single word for over a year. The thing about my mom and the thing about love and that unconditional love is that when I'm truly honest with what I feel about her, it is love. I do love my mother. And that's part of the reason why I'm not talking to her, because I can't be positive and I can't lift her up and I can't be the person that I should be. So I would rather just leave her be in peace. So I dropped off flowers and a card that wished her well and let her know that she's being thought of and that she's loved and cared for. And that was a weight lifted. That was a weight lifted. I'd rather spend my days reaching out to inspire, encourage, and motivate myself and other people instead of tearing down. That's how I feel about it. So speaking of weights lifted, guess where I'm at right now? Guess where I'm at? I'm going to show you. Dun, dun, dun. You see it? Where am I? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to go lift weights. I'm going to go get my fitness on. Yes, I am. I got to get back into the best shape of my life. Because that's the thing about life, is that I'm getting older. Significantly older. And the same thing with my mother is like, it's really a shame that we can't figure things out and just have a copacetic relationship, especially since, you know, one day I'm going to go to pick up the phone to call her or drop off flowers and she's going to be dead. That's going to be a sad day. It's truly a shame to waste time with negativity and unfortunately, it's just the way it is sometimes. Gosh dang it. So, trying to keep things dialed in and stay the course. Part of the reason I'm not speaking with my mother is she's decided she's decided that I should give up my entrepreneurship and go get a real job. Whatever a real job would be. And that's the thing about me and my personality is that no, I'm not an employee, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the kind of person that creates my own opportunity, and I like being in business for myself. I like having the flexibility and the free time to utilize my strengths and assets at max value. And every job I've ever had, as far as, you know, the kind that you fill out the application and you go through the job interview, really hasn't been fulfilling, ultimately. Whereas entrepreneurship and having my own business and doing things like writing my book and working on what? My online endeavors as far as YouTube, as far as making money through blogging, as far as social media marketing. The potential for having a successful online business it's truly astronomical, especially if you follow the money and where the trends are going as far as business goes. Many retail stores are struggling in the stock market, etc., whereas Amazon, for example, is doing exponentially well. So I'm one of those people that is paying attention to the way the economy is changing, and I'm glad to be a part of it proactively. So the neat thing that I figured out about my Facebook Live videos is that I can actually upload them to YouTube, which is great because Facebook doesn't pay, well, it doesn't pay me any money. I mean, I guess Facebook might pay some people money, but YouTube, you can make money off of YouTube. And I actually have a couple of colleagues that are YouTubers, and one of them is a gentleman from Pakistan, and he's been very, very helpful. And he's like, Amber, you have to do it like this. You have to do it like this. You have to do it like this. So, I don't know. I kind of at the spot where, like, I can see all the pieces of the puzzle laid out on the table, and the pictures is starting to become clearer, but I still haven't been able to put them together in a way that's giving me the results that I want ultimately. It's kind of like when you start out at the gym and you're fat and you know that you want to sculpt your body into looking a certain way, but it takes a bit of time. It takes a bit of time. In addition to that, the book that I'm writing, the book that I'm writing really is truly my life work and passion. And that is actually, I'm at a point with it where, like, I pick it up and I start to read it and I get excited about it because I'm like, holy crap, this is turning out really well, and I'm excited about it, and I'm like, I can't wait to publish. But then I also have to go to the gym, I have to clean my house. Like, that's what I spent time doing this morning, was making the bed, doing laundry, getting on my hands and knees, scrubbing the kitchen floor, eating a healthy breakfast, you know, like the everyday stuff that eats up your time. So my plan today, I'm going to be designing a book, not like writing a book, but designing a book, which is, I do so many things. I'm designing a book for a client, so that is happening today. My books are really popular in my photography business, and I love creating them. Like, every time one's done, and I get to hand it off to a client, it makes me feel amazing to, like, flip through the pages and see just how beautiful the books I design are. So, my ultimate goal for myself is to truly, like, be the best and kindest person that I can be. At the same time, I'm filled with this fire and this fury and this, I guess that's exactly the way I am. I'm like a fire dragon, for sure. So I'm sitting outside of Planet Fitness, and the last part of what I said I was going to be doing was lifting some weights. Tariq says, delete my chapter from the book. Please do not publish it. What chapter are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm reading some comments. Oh my goodness, there's lots of comments here. Holy Mosesola! I'm going to start from the beginning. Makeem Khan Shahani says, very nice. I don't know if I said your name right. Enger Faiz, Engr Faiz says hi. Hi. Somebody else said something in a language that I don't know. It could be Urdu, it could be Hindi. I don't know. Kanjardi. It might even be a swear word. Maybe I shouldn't read it. You should talk to her and knock. No, I don't want to talk to my mom. No, you know, the last thing I said to my mom, and this is the tricky part of having international friends, and one of the rumors are that Americans are disrespectful to their parents. That's not true. Some Americans are disrespectful to their parents, just like I'm sure that there's people in other countries that are sometimes disrespectful. I am disrespectful to my parents. But it's interesting about my personality because I actually kind of, I treat my parents the way that they treat me. I'm insubordinate. At least I can take accountability for it. I don't know what to say other than it is what it is. Reading comments again. Wasi Khan. Am I saying your name right? He says, lovely. Love you. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. Saad Ismail says, hi, Amber. Hello. How are you? Hi. Jeremy Kraft. Hey, Jeremy. What's up with you? Haha, you and that rubber chicken. I know, right? Everybody needs a rubber chicken. Life is more interesting that way. I've been carrying around a rubber chicken now for 5 years. It's going to be really funny when I'm like 85 years old and I'm like waddling along on my cane and I'm like, hello? Will you please hold my rubber chicken? That's my old people voice. Welcome, Norte. Hi. I'm reading comments, by the way. Tariq Alaghari says, looking cool. Thank you. Thank you. I like these glasses, although one of the arms in the glasses is broken. They're really cheap glasses, but I like them. They make me feel like I'm in Top Gun. They're my Top Gun movie glasses. You are been to gym for workout. I'm actually sitting outside of the gym right now. I'm going to go into the gym in just a minute and I'm going to lift weights. Weight training is a big part of my fitness regime. Some people like to do weights like opposing muscle groups. Like I'm going to do chest and back today. Some people, you know what I mean? They kind of part it out. I really like to get a full body workout typically. I also like to do functional fitness mixed with weight training. So if you're into fitness and you care about that sort of thing, that's something that I care about as well. So I do talk about it. Although I have yet to do like an infomercial thing where like I'm actually like doing exercises instructionally. There's a lot of that content that already exists, you know? Reading comments, Ayaz Unar says, I love you. I love it when people love me. That's great. I love you too. Thank you for your love. Imdad Ali Arain says, hi, Amber, I'm watching you after a long time. Does that mean that does that mean you've been following me online for a long time? Does that mean that you were watching me and then you got bored and decided you were tired of watching me and now you're just coming back? I appreciate the fact that you are following me online. If you are following me online, it means a lot to me because what I want to do online does require people to care, and I'm really grateful that people do. So thank you for that. But back to this comment that Tariq says about deleting my chapter from book, please do not publish it. I have no idea what you're talking about at all. He says, it's good that you don't remember me. Oh my goodness. What did you do? What did I write about you? I usually remember people. What did I write about you? I'm so interested. Hi, Amber. How are you? Kalpana, am I saying your name right? She wrote me a personal message and let me know that she has a difficult time sometimes following my English. And I explained to her I do talk really fast. And she said it could just be because I have an American accent. Entirely possible. And you know, some people watch me online just to help themselves learn English, which I think is super cool. Kalpana, am I saying your name right? You're from India, right? What part of India are you from? She says, it's really good that you always keep in touch with Facebook friends. You are always smiling with nice talk and some meaningful thought. A smile like yours, a smile like yours. I love the hearts, by the way. Hearts are my favorite. Just so you know, the other day somebody was getting on my videos and making sad faces and the cry faces all the time. So I unfriended them. I'm like, don't get on my Facebook Live and make sad faces. It bums me out. Kalpana says, yeah, haha. She says, yes, I'm from Mumbai, India. Well, I will have to learn more about Mumbai, India. It's gonna be nice to go visit there someday. So I am gonna be doing some traveling. Saad Ismail says, you look nice, Miss Amber, in glasses. Saad here. Hello. Is it S-A-A-D, Saad? Is it pronounced Saad? I hope that I'm pronouncing your name right. Kalpana does not like sad faces either. She doesn't. I like happy faces. So on that happy face note, I'm going to get into that gym. I'm going to go lift some weights. I did bring my mother flowers and a card, and I do love her. So the whole entire world can know that I love my mother, but I'm not speaking with my mother because I can't say anything nice to her. And that's not her fault. That's my fault. I have issues. So that being said, I'm going to do my best to get over them and to be a better person. So this is me being a better person. If you watched this video and you got something that was meaningful and you liked it, thank you. Feel free to share my videos. It's truly helpful to me. Why is it helpful to me? Well, because it is. Gosh dang it. Thank you. Oh, Shoaib said, when will you win next gym competition? So Oxygen Magazine is actually having a body transformation competition currently, which I could enter. But truly, I really think I need to keep it simple right now as far as my fitness goes, because my #1 priority is to finish writing and publishing my first book. So, and then again, it's heading into busy season with my business, and I love my business, and I want to be busy taking pictures as well. I've got some weddings coming up. I've got a swimwear line that I get to help with, so that's super wonderful. So we've got bikini models and all that such, and I do know that there are some people that are offended by women in bikinis. I'm not one of them. I like women in bikinis. I think they're wonderful. Anyways, so I'm going to get off this chat box, and I'm going to go into that gym, and I'm going to do my workout. And he says, yes, you pronounced my name right, Miss Amber Great Awesome. Woohoo! I'm glad I pronounced your name right. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for caring. Thank you so much for listening. And please forgive me for not being a perfect person. I'd be grateful. Thanks.